Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Friday teaching here on my channel. My name is Stef, and I'm a psychic business empowerment coach. I teach people how to manifest their dreams, dream lives, and dream businesses. And I do that through basically teaching my clients how to be super aware of what energy they hold within themselves and how to release the things that are keeping them out of alignment with their desires. So that's basically how I help people. And every Friday I come on here on my YouTube channel to do a live video teaching. I wasn't able to do one last week because I had just finished wrapping up my retreat in Tulum and I was leaving Tulum to go to another city. So I just couldn't get around to it. But I'm back this week. And I have a special teaching for all of you that I was asked to speak on today. So if you're catching the recording, the replay of this, let me know in the comments below what you thought of today's teaching, anything that you might want to ask me, any insights you might have. I'm always happy to hear from all of you who watch my videos live or the replay. And yeah, if you enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, a like wherever you're watching from. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you always get notified of when I do video teachings or when I upload something to the channel. And that's basically it. So let's get started, okay? And today's video is how discovering your soul's purpose leads you to your greatest happiness and fulfillment, okay? And so you may have noticed in the last few decades, especially a couple of decades, that people are starting to really want to uncover what their soul's purpose is. Now, when we're talking about soul's purpose, in this particular video, we're going to be discussing like your career purpose, the thing that you do as part of, an organization or a group of people that you support or just making an impact. So this is the kind of purpose that we are talking about today, because as spiritual beings, we have many different purposes and many different reasons for, why we are born where we're born or into the families we're born and the experiences that we have in life and so on and so forth. But today we're going to be talking about your career purpose. And so in the last few decades, and more increasingly in the last couple of decades, more and more people have been trying to find this like soul's purpose, this career purpose. And so the reason for that is that we are undergoing this process of spiritual evolution that a lot of people commonly refer to as ascension or the ascension process, which basically means that the vibrational frequency, the energy on the planet is elevating and consciousness is elevating. And so because we're at this higher level of consciousness and we're at a higher level of collective consciousness, meaning all of us humans that share this human consciousness, it's increasing. And so as it raises, we are coming back to more of who we truly are, the spiritual aspect of ourselves. And so as we are connecting more with who we truly are, we are wanting to connect to, we're wanting to have the purpose in life or the career purpose in life that helps us feel like we are embodying more of our true essence, if that makes sense. So this means that a lot of people who are currently at jobs or are currently doing things that have them feeling, even on an unconscious level, like they're not really connecting to their true essence, it leaves them with this feeling of dissatisfaction. It leaves them with this feeling of unhappiness, of not wanting to go and do that thing that they're being paid to do or that they're wanting to do. And it's because they're not fully connected to who they truly are. And so but all of us are kind of feeling the pull to come back to who we truly are and to do things that are in alignment with who we truly are. And so that's why people are wanting to uncover what this career purpose is or the soul purpose is, because we are wanting to feel the true vibrational state and emotional state that comes with having a career that is in alignment with our soul's truth, okay? So when you are aligned with your soul's purpose, okay, a lot of people, they typically want to discover their purpose a lot of times because they feel like that is going to fulfill certain material things that they are searching. So how do I explain this clearly? What happens is a lot of people kind of mistakenly confuse their career's purpose or their soul's purpose with something else. I'm trying to find the words for it as I'm channeling this. So a lot of people kind of want to find that one thing that they're really good at, or that one thing that's going to guarantee them success, or that one thing that's going to guarantee them like financial success, so that they can go do that thing or create that thing and then live happily ever after. And that is what some people are mistakenly wanting to do, is like, I just want to find that thing and have all the success and live happily ever after. But what happens is that, and I'm sorry if I'm looking this way, but it just helps me channel better when I'm looking away from the thing. What happens is that you have to understand that when you truly are aligned with your soul's purpose, all of those things, living happily ever after, and the financial abundance that you're seeking, or whatever external thing that you're seeking, is going to naturally start falling into alignment and is going to show up in your life. But when you are wanting to uncover your soul's purpose, for the sake of just wanting to create this ideal life, like, okay, I want to find my soul's purpose, and then my soul's purpose is going to help me get these things and do these things, and then I'm going to live happily ever after. When you do it in that way, you're going to a lot of times have difficulty, and you're going to kind of bump around a lot and be a little confused and all these different things. So what they're wanting me to tell you is that when you're wanting to uncover your soul's purpose, even though it's really good for you to have clarity on what you want in life, what you're wanting to create or manifest, that wanting to uncover your soul's purpose for the sake of obtaining these different things that you want shouldn't be the focus. The focus needs to be more on you wanting to be more aligned with who you truly are, and being able to be in the vibrational state of who you truly are more and more and more, so that as you do this, you're able to raise your vibration and then naturally attract all of those things that you're wanting to call in. And it's going to be an easier path for you moving forward from there. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. So, what is it here? So because we're undergoing this spiritual evolutionary process, right? People are wanting to find work or career paths that feel very fulfilling to them, that feel like it has a deeper meaning to it. And so this is what is creating a lot of dissatisfaction in people today, because they're doing things or jobs that don't really give this deeper meaning kind of feeling to them at all, or on a regular basis. Okay. Now, that is because as spiritual beings, as humans too, we thrive off of community. We thrive off of contributing back to our community, being of service, working with everyone, supporting everyone. Like, this is how we thrive. And so when we feel like the work that we're doing isn't contributing on a greater level, isn't doing something good for the people around us, the community, the world, isn't doing those things, then we feel like there's not a deeper meaning to what we're doing. It's just something that we're kind of routinely doing, or it's just kind of like what's the word? It's kind of like robotic. You're just going through the motions, and it doesn't really inspire you, light you up anymore. And so this is why a lot of people are feeling unfulfilled, because, hey, Edgar, awesome. I'm glad you like this video. Thanks for tuning in. So this is why people are feeling dissatisfied a lot more and more as time goes on, because they feel like, oh, I'm cleaning a house and this is not really what I want to do, and I don't find this fulfilling or satisfying or anything like that. Or I'm working maybe as a nurse in a hospital and this is not doing anything for me. I'm just doing the things that I was trained to do, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm not telling you to leave your jobs at all, okay? I'm not telling you to do that, but I'm saying here, that's personal decision. What I'm saying here is that a lot of people are, at their workspace and they're feeling unfulfilled by what they're doing. And so this is why on a soul level, you're craving something that gives more meaning to what it is that you're doing, or to find something that will give meaning to your life and what you're here to do. Okay. So awesome. I'm so glad this helps you. Yay. So when you are able to uncover your career purpose or your soul's purpose, okay, and you're really connected to that true calling of your soul, okay, and this purpose will evolve over time. So when you find that purpose, you will find the purpose that you have for that moment, and you will do that for a while, and then as time goes on, it will evolve, it will shift, and you will find another purpose similar to that. Maybe it'll evolve, maybe it'll take you in a different direction. When you find that career purpose or that soul's purpose, that is the thing that is going to bring you the greatest happiness and fulfillment, because you doing that thing is going to allow for you to see the impact that you're having on other people's lives or their businesses or whatever it is that they're doing, okay, or them. So when you're able to see that impact of how you doing what you do helps them in some kind of way, that gives you a greater sense of happiness and fulfillment, because you're seeing that you being you, or you doing what you're doing, or a combination of both actually, it is helping other people. Okay. Also, the thing that you do and who you are also a lot of times will help empower other people. It depends on exactly what you do, but let's pretend here that you're some kind of personal trainer, and that's something that you're truly passionate about. You feel like you were born to help people, get into shape, understand their bodies, understand how to mold and tweak and all this other stuff with their bodies. And you are, guiding them and giving them, support and guidance and all these different things. And then seeing how the information that you're passing down to them is helping them to feel empowered, in their health, empowered in being able to create maybe the physical appearance that they want after struggling for so long, empowered in being able to know how to treat certain maybe injuries that they might experience through the exercises and things that they do, and so on and so forth. And so you're seeing them become empowered and more confident in all these different things. And that gives you a greater sense of happiness and fulfillment inside of yourself, because you're seeing how other people are benefiting from all of this information that you're giving them. Okay. You'll also, by stepping into your soul's purpose, get to see that ripple effect that you're having in the world. So it's not just the one person or the few people that you're helping, but then it's what comes after that. Because when you get to empower one person in some kind of way, or you help their life in a way, you positively influence them, that person is forever changed because of you. And so then moving forward, they're going to be interacting with other people differently. They're going to live their life differently. And that's going to ripple out and create a positive effect in the world. And so maybe let's imagine you've helped 5 people, but let's pretend each of those 5 people help at least another 3. And so you get to see that, because your past clients or whatever, these 5 people, they're going to come and tell you, how things in their lives are changing, or how they've gotten better, and so on and so forth, or who they helped. And so you're going to be able to hear about this and learn about this bigger impact that you have. And that gives you a greater sense of happiness and fulfillment, because again, like I said, one of our deep desires as like spiritual beings and humans is we want to contribute to others. We want to help the world in some kind of way. We want to be part of a community. So when we can see that, it gives, yes, I'm, forming this community, or I'm part of this community. I'm making this place, this area a better place, and so on and so forth. And so that gives you that greater sense of fulfillment that you're wanting. Okay. And happiness, of course. And then as you step into your purpose, when you discover it, and you, like I said, you're going to uncover different levels of your purpose, career purpose. But when you start stepping into that and you influence these people, you're going to gain further clarity, and you're going to know where to go from there, and you're going a higher level, and that's going to create an even bigger impact. And then you're going to go another level, and it's going to create a bigger impact, and so on and so forth. And so you're going to get to have this bigger impact moving forward in your purpose. And when you're able to see that bigger impact that you're doing, those bigger things that you're doing, that gives you a greater sense of happiness and fulfillment, because again, we want to help people. most of us, I think, are here feeling called to help people, to help make the world a better place. So when we can see that we're reaching more people, that we're, making such a positive impact, like that is what really brings so much joy to us, so much happiness and fulfillment. Okay. So this is what happens. What else? When you have discovered your purpose and you're doing that thing and you're seeing the positive effects that it's having in the lives of so many people in the world, in your community, environment, whatever it is, when you see that and you see maybe things being built and constructed and things taking shape and form, like maybe you're creating some kind of you're part of an NGO that helps to build houses in some rural area. So before there weren't any houses, but then as you're, doing your thing, fulfilling your purpose, you're trying to raise money to build these houses. You're connecting with people to try to create structure for this new community that you're building, and so on and so forth. And you're seeing it all come together, right? And you're seeing it come alive before your very eyes. You're able to see wow, I'm making the most of my time here on this planet. Like I'm actually doing something of value with my life. Like I'm actually really living. I'm doing something worthwhile. I'm not just here wasting time or just existing. Like I'm actually doing something good. I'm leaving some kind of mark. And so that feeling of I'm making an impact, or I'm leaving, or I'm creating this positive movement or change or whatever it is in the world, that helps you feel good with yourself. Because one of the biggest things that I feel people fear in life is kind of just living and existing and going through life and then dying and never having like anything to show for it, if that makes sense. And there's nothing wrong with how you live your life and the experiences that you have, or anyone and how they choose to have their lives. But I think most of us want to get to, especially those of us that feel called to do something bigger in the world, most of us want to get to our deathbed feeling like, yeah, like I left something behind. I did something in this time that I existed that really made a positive impact, a positive difference, and I'm proud of what I've accomplished in this life, and I'm good to go now. Something like that. And so when you step into your purpose and you're able to, raise awareness, create these movements, create these things, whatever it is that you want, and you're seeing that progress, you're seeing how that's moving forward, that really helps you to feel like you're making the most of your existence and your time here on earth. Okay. The next thing is, as you're stepping into your purpose and fulfilling that, of course, and you're seeing the influence that it has on everyone around you, you really start feeling part of something bigger. You really start feeling like you're not alone here in this world, because so many people, it's very common for people to feel like they're alone in the world. Like nobody understands them. Like nobody's really there for them. Nobody can really relate to them or connect to them or something like that. And so we all have this kinds of feeling like separation. And when we are able to step into our purpose and really help make a bigger difference in the lives of people or communities or the environment, the world around us, it really helps us feel like we are part of this world. We are not just separate. We're not isolated. We are part of this. And so it helps us feel this sense of happiness to be a part of something, because that is one of the reasons why a lot of people sometimes struggle with things such as depression, is because they feel like nobody gets them. And when you're just feeling separate, it just brings you down, into more sad, low vibrational emotional states. But when you can feel like you're part of something bigger, the whole community, it really helps you to have greater levels of happiness and joy and fulfillment as you do that work. Okay, so that is how it helps you to feel some part of something bigger. Okay. Now, when you are fulfilling your career's purpose or your soul's purpose, and you're doing that thing that your soul feels called to do at this time, you're really tapped into who you are. And when you're really tapped into who you are, meaning you're in alignment with that spiritual aspect of yourself. And so because you're so in alignment with that spiritual aspect of yourself, you're doing that thing that you're meant to be doing. You're channeling the energy of who you truly are. When you're channeling the energy of who you truly are, you get to experience naturally these high vibrational states, emotional states. you get to experience the joy and the happiness and the gratitude and the excitement and all those things very naturally, very easily, consistently for prolonged periods because you're so tapped into who you are. You also get to experience greater levels of abundance because when you're channeling the energy of who you truly are and you're so aligned with that high vibrational state, you're in the flow. And when you're in the flow, everything just flows to you, including those opportunities, the money, the clients, all the things that you want, they start flowing to you. And so your life gets to become amazing. This is why at the beginning they were kind of saying how a lot of people, when they're trying to like discover their purpose, they're trying to discover, in the sense, in their mind, they have this erroneous thought that, I need to find that thing that's going to transform my life, make me rich, and give me all these things. And like, that's what they think their purpose is. It's like, find a thing that makes me successful right away and changes my life right away and this. And what they're wanting to say here is that when you are really tapped into your soul's purpose and you're channeling this energy of who you truly are and you're in those high vibrational states and so on, like all of the abundance, the wealth, the material things, the opportunities, whatever it is that you're wanting to call in, is going to naturally flow in because you're in the flow of who you truly are. And so that doesn't even need to necessarily be the focus, because it's just a byproduct of you being so in alignment with who you truly are. Okay. So when you're fulfilling your soul's purpose and you're doing that thing that your soul feels called to do, you are naturally doing something that you truly, truly enjoy. And so because it's something that you truly enjoy, it's something that comes natural to you, it doesn't feel like work. It actually feels like fun. And when you're doing things that feel like you're having fun, you're happy. You're really happy. And so you can, do it and do it and do it a lot, and it just feels good to you. Okay. So this is how it helps you to increase your happiness. And because you are doing that thing that your soul feels called to do at this time, and it feels fun, and you're channeling who you truly are, then life gets to feel easy and effortless for you, okay? Because you're so in the flow. And so because life gets to feel so easy and effortless for you, you're just kind of going from project to project or thing to thing. And, all these different things are just kind of coming together because you're so in the flow. It really helps you to feel happy in life, because a lot of times people, they don't feel happy. They feel the opposite because they're having certain, setbacks and things come up, and it affects their emotional state. It brings them down. It makes them feel like life is hard and all this other stuff. But when you're so aligned with who you truly are and you're doing the thing that your soul is here to do, and everything is just flowing, like you're just flowing, and everything just kind of keeps supporting your happiness, and things just get to go with ease and grace, and you just continue to experience more of these high vibrational states. Okay. So, as you discover your purpose and you step into it, you get to really uncover more of your true potential. Okay. So what this means is that, when you step into your purpose and you do that thing that you feel called to do in that moment, and you're seeing the impact that it has, and maybe this is the impact, and then you go another level higher and you create an even bigger impact, and then you go another level higher and another bigger impact here. As you go to these higher and higher levels, you get to witness for yourself your potential, because a lot of times we start out as thinking like, well, I'm just one person. I can't really do much. I can't really have a big impact in the world. I'm just this one, and so on and so forth. And so you have this limited view of yourself. But as you start stepping into that and you do that thing, and then you take it to another level and another and another, and you keep going bigger and bigger and bigger, you get to witness for yourself your potential. And in witnessing your potential and seeing how far you've come and all the things that you've done and where you started and where you're at now and where you have to go, and all these different things, that gives you such a great sense of fulfillment, because you're seeing like, wow, look at how far I've come. Look at who I have become in this process. And look at what I have been able to do and the impact I've been able to make. And so that gives you this greater sense of fulfillment, because it makes you feel like I'm truly making the most of my life. I'm really, truly bringing out the best of me again and again and again to greater and greater levels, stepping into my power. And this feels amazing. And so that gives you the greater sense of fulfillment and happiness that we're searching for, because many of us do want to reach our potential in this lifetime. Okay. the next couple of things is that as you step into your purpose, you're doing that thing that you love, that comes so easy to you, that you have fun doing, that is making a big impact in the world, that is helping you to naturally attract opportunities and abundance and all these different things. You get to create your dream life in the process of all of that. It just comes with it. And so when you get to experience your dream life and you get to create a life that's under your terms, that gives you that flexibility, that ease, that abundance, that all those things that you desire, you're getting to live that life. You're truly in a high vibrational state of just like bliss, of happiness, of joy, of abundance, of all these high vibrational emotions and fulfillment. Because when you are seeing for yourself with your very eyes that you're realizing your dream life, or that you're making your dream life come true and you're finally living it and experience it, it's a surreal kind of feeling where you're like, oh my God, I did this. And I'm proud of myself for having done this and created this. And so that is where that fulfillment comes, that the dream life started in your imagination, started as a dream, but now you've actually made it a reality. And this is what many of us want to be able to do. Okay. And then the last thing that I have for you today is that when you step into your purpose, because you've discovered it and you're doing the steps to take action on that, you get to experience the greater levels of joy and excitement, fulfillment and gratitude, all those high vibrational emotions that I mentioned earlier on a regular basis. And so everyone, I think, would prefer to feel these high vibrational emotions as opposed to the low vibrational emotions, right? I mean, we can't avoid the low vibrational ones. They're still going to come up no matter what. But we want to, a lot of times, feel in those other ones, those higher vibrational ones, because they feel better to us. They feel good. They make us feel like we're high on life, like life is good to us, and so on and so forth. And so when you are fulfilling your purpose, you're stepping into that, you get to feel the excitement for the things that you're creating, or the excitement for the impact that you're having, or the joy for being able to do what you love, or creating your dream life, or the gratitude for all the things that you get to experience now because you've stepped into your purpose, and that's brought you all these opportunities and things and so on. And so this is the benefit to how discovering your purpose and stepping into that can truly transform your life and can help you to experience greater levels of happiness and fulfillment in your journey. Okay. Woo. All right. So it's getting hot, because when I channel, I get really hot. And so, yeah, I'm about to turn this air on. So that is it for today. I really hope that this has helped you and it has inspired you to want to discover your purpose, because we're all here to do that thing that really lights us up in life. And when we do that thing that really lights us up in life, that thing that we feel good doing, that comes natural to us to do, we get to experience just a higher quality of life, because when we do that thing, everything just flows, everything just works out so much better for us. And it's truly the best feeling ever, every single day, knowing, oh my God, I get to do that thing that I love today. And that thing that I love makes a big impact in the lives of others, or my environment, or the world, my community. And it just feels so good to me to wake up every single day feeling this way. And I can't wait to do some more of it and to see where else it leads me, and so on and so forth, right? And so this is a feeling that we're all meant to experience. And it doesn't matter like what you do. You don't necessarily have to have a business to feel like you're fulfilling your purpose. Like I said, you can have whatever career you want, but it's about feeling like that career that you're doing, or that job that you're doing, really is in alignment with your soul. And if you can really get it to feel in alignment with your soul, then, or you find something that feels in alignment with your soul, then you're going to have all of these other benefits that I told you about, and life is going to be freaking amazing. And you're going to just radically transform your existence, basically. So if you want to discover your purpose in life, then I really would love to support you via a free course that I'm doing. It's called Discover Your Soul's Purpose. And this is a course that my guides asked me to create a couple days ago, and I just now channeled on it a little bit today. So it's going to start July 21st, I believe. And it's a 5-day course in which we're going to be supporting you over these 5 days to help you to really get massive clarity around your purpose in life. And or if you have a business right now, because I know a lot of entrepreneurs follow me, and so if you're an entrepreneur that is having some difficulty with getting the results that you want in your business, it could be because you're not fully clear on your purpose. And so that's what this course is for, is to really help you to have that crystal clear clarity that you need to be able to bring yourself into alignment with your soul and what your soul is here to do. And in having that alignment, you're able to then start manifesting all the amazing opportunities and things that you desire, because you're so deeply aligned with who you are and what you're here to do, and so on and so forth. That clarity then naturally draws in all the things that you're meant to do as a result. It's like you create a vortex and everything just starts flowing in. And so that's what we're going to be doing for 5 days, is really helping you to create this vortex, basically, so that manifestations happen like crazy. And you get to start feeling like you're moving forward and stepping into your soul's purpose, or the thing that you've been doing, you start getting results, massive results from, because you're more aligned with your soul's purpose. So that's basically it. If you're interested in that, the link will be in the description below. And you can click on that to sign up. It's a low-cost fee right now. And then after that, it will be sold as a self-study course. So yeah, we'd love to have you on in the course. It's a challenge is what they're telling me to call it, but I call it courses. And if you have any questions, reach out to me on YouTube or Facebook. All the links to my social media are in the comments in the description of this video. So go through that, click on the stuff that you need to click on. Follow me on Instagram if you want to follow my adventures here in Mexico as I'm traveling from place to place. I recently visited some Pink Lake and the Chichen Itza ruins. And I don't know what I'm going to be doing here where I'm at now, but lots of fun stuff. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, a like wherever you're watching from. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already and you want to see more videos like this. There are plenty of other videos you can look through here on my channel already. If any of those topics interest you, somewhere up here will be videos for you to click on so that you can watch videos there. You can subscribe somewhere. And yes, connect with me on Facebook and Instagram if those are the places you want to hang out at, because I have free teachings and really awesome inspirational posts there as well for you to read and to follow my journey. So I send you all so much love. Thank you so much for your time. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you next Friday. Take care. Bye.